So the video on my iPod was not saving after it was edited, so I have to record it off of my screen, which makes me extremely mad. Alright, here we go. Vlog challenge day 3. Look at the river behind Velvet. It's like flooded, and it's super fast. There's like a little waterfall over there, but it's really cool. The water's really high up, and it's like a really big current. Really cool. You guys just saw a soft-shell turtle, a big eastern spiny, and over on that pipe you can see right here, there's a turtle. Oh, it just went down. I don't know what kind it is, I have to get closer, but if it's a red-eared slider, I'll try to catch it, because they're invasive, but yeah. Saw soft-shell turtles like right here. Right when it saw me, it booked it, and left. I think that might be a red-eared. I actually think it might be red-eared. And there's a pain turtle right there. So, a lot of turtles are pretty active today. Hopefully we can get our hands on one. That'd be sick. Alright, see you guys then. Alright, so right now we are draining the pond or emptying it out. We got the hose and stuff, the pump's pumping the water out. We're gonna clean it real good, hopefully, for some new visitors. Stay tuned for that. Hopefully. And we have a tub filling with water for the goldfish so they don't die. Okay, so Dad and I are in the van right now. We're gonna go meet some guy on Craigslist, and we're going to pick up some turtles for the pond to breed. So meet you guys when we pick them up. Been a long time, a real long time. A real long time. We're going to show Jonathan where me and Deanne's first and second apartments were. We are here. All right, we're going to show Jonathan where our first apartment was when we first got married. Charney Court is the name of the road. And this is in Reynoldsburg, right off of Bryce Road. And our first little townhouse was 2018 Charney Court. And that tree in the spring was very pretty. It had a lot of white roses on it. We never had orange stickers on our door though. But that was our first apartment, and our parking space were these last two over here underneath this carport, and that's the pole that Mommy bent the bumper on the old Thunderbird with, and then she pushed it back with she pulled out and then pushed it back in. So we lived there for our first year. And then we moved. Same apartment complex. So we will be back in a minute to show you apartment number 2. Alright, this is the same apartment complex. So we lived on Charney Court, and we actually moved here to Chalkfield Court. This was a 2-bedroom apartment. In fact, this is where Savannah, when she was born, she lived here for a couple months until we moved into our house. And our apartment was, I will pull right up to the door, turn around, but our apartment was right here, the green door, 2009 Charney Court. So that's where we lived for, I think it was 3 years maybe. And Savannah was born in October, and I think we moved into our first house. It might have been January, February of that year, so she only lived here a couple months. And this is where we had our first garden. There was a little piece of concrete that was missing out in the patio, and it was just dirt. So we bought a couple bags of really nice dirt, and we planted some tomatoes and sunflowers. And I remember Mommy got really mad because the sunflowers grew, and it was as high as the fence, and a dumb squirrel came and ate the entire head off the sunflower. Sticking up out of the ground. Okay, so we just got back from getting the turtles, and they're awesome looking turtles. I'll show you guys them in a second. But we are getting some Dragon Village. Getting some Dragon Village. It's gonna be delicious. And this is the kind of music my dad likes to listen to. Okay, so we just got back from getting the turtles and eating. I'll show you guys the turtles in just a little bit, but we're going to finish up cleaning the pond. Yay! Just realized I looked like that emoji guy.